Exe Fede Dinsang, you know it's a favorite host, Mr. Afro Essentials, aka DJ Nyatra. And we are back by popular demand, like I said, or we're gonna be launching our very first episode, and we are reporting live in Johannesburg here by Lens Hub Studios. And of course, Adiko Tuandinti, Nabatu Studio Chipeg de Namusi, everyone I can see they are happy just because Afro Essentials Radio is back. And of course, I've got a special guest. I got a special guest by the name of DJ Vhathego. Vhathego, welcome to the show, my brother.
Nda.
Bari mi face Vhathego.
Kana ndishapona.
Awusina nani man.
Nda.
Hey, finally man. Finally.
Sikubonana.
Hey, this car is kubonana because the last time we reached bonana
Awogigela yofetsela nge Newton Kawash.
no, Robbery Lombardi.
Oh yeah, Lombardi.
Yes, Robbery Lombardi. We were Robbery Lombardi, Alex and Run Afro Park Sunday.
Yeah.
Basically, that was our last Afro Park Sundays that we hosted for 2025, which is something that was crazy, man. It was crazy, but I'm happy that you are here, man. I'm happy that we are doing this first interview with you because I've been telling you about this radio thing. Or Vhathego. Radio.
Never, yeah.
But I'm happy, my brother, that you're here. So, just to jump to Vhathego. So, chinendio ngo diva choni nga manda ndio ngo first buvo Vhathego where everything checha trauma one mazina tenga budalo or namsorozo la pasi na nyi onovagai so that the people can also know, because I know ore batho banji baba bona ka socials okay omuna ndi nyana kotamba funona na bori kudia number, so a lot of people what dibuziso or muna ndi nyana zura as Afro Park ana zura ko giga everywhere, so Vhathego namsanga buza bathu zori bone ndibone nyi.
No, okay. And then Mpho Muthego. So elidzina la Vhathego ndi chifani.
Yes.
So aphala nethi bakuzudiwa ba Venda rishi.
Yeah.
Ambana fa wo mudau
yeah.
Bakwebo zwezwi. So normally uchambiwa Muthego baduri Vhathego.
Yeah.
So bathu banji wo chi darumbidzo re Vhathego usikala wonenda re okay ndi dena dzini muri Vhathego, but so far zothoma ndi chito ita music ndobo ndi muthane ndo alwa ndi chikho thetshelesa house ngori house ndi sound ine yobo chi thetshelesa nga bad nga khotsianga.
Oh okay mkala okay
yeah, so muthane wo chi lidza bad dzi house zwezwi usikala nenda fall in love na house. So oyanga chifhinga ndo dovha nda introduce kha Black Coffee ndo mudhiwa ndi chemtuku badi ndi muthu ane naye inspire badi kha zwa music.
Yeah.
So orene ndo ndi chifunesa badi like wa ndi chikho watcha dzi video dzawe chikho DJ ya zwezwi nda thetshelesa dzi mix dzawe usukela one nda ḓivha na DJ Shimza.
Yeah.
So apetsela bathu vhavhili vhane kha zwithu zwa house ndi bathu vhane ndo ndi chikho vha tovhelesa badi.
Okay, yes.
So usika zwezwo ndo vha ndi chi pfadzi mix dzavho nda swika nda ro okay zwambaro DJ azwiso zwa ḓifha zwezwi nda pfa nane ngoti ndo ndi chifunesa muzika nda na manda okay I think chithu chine ndi nga chita zwino ndi uva DJ. So chifhinga tshi khou tshimbila zwezwi ndo fhedzisela ndo introducewa kha Cross DJ ndo ndi app ine i kha phone
ndi app.
Yeah.
So this app idila ngo gudisa muthu uri u DJ hani.
Ndi nga amba zwezwo mara ndi app ine ikuto oba i khou ita zwa music oba i khou DJ yani i khou mixa zwezwi.
Yeah.
So ndo ndi chi thetshelesa nyimbo dza Black Coffee. Okay Black Coffee a chimisa so mixa o itisa so nda downloada nyimbo dzawe nda fhedzisela na mix ya Black Coffee ndo downloada nyimbo dzoṱhe ndi khou edzisela manzhenela dzi nyimbo zwezwi zwoṱhe. Usukela ona yomwe out yo da nge ya ndo ndi tshi kha ḓi dzula PPD nga itshi tshifhinga.
Oh ba PPD.
Yeah, ndo nge PPD nga ingisa ndo ya dzibus.
Yeah, go on.
So ada yomwe out yo no pfi abonetselo na yo dzula nga ningeni muthu ane ona dzi sound zwezwi
for equipment.
Yeah.
Okay.
so ela uthi yo ḓa tshi khou ita zwithu zwa dzi carpentry zwizwi hanefha hayani so ndo ndi tshi funesa badi u vha ndi na speaker box u tshimbilisa na speaker box ndi tshi funa muzika so tshila speaker box navha ndi tshi khou lidza dzi house ndi tshi khou lidza dzi house ela uthi yari ino ni a uthi ṱuku soni ni tshi khou funesa house ni khou wana gai ndarane ndi muthu wa house ndi funesa house zwizwi ari okay abela ndi DJ ari ndi na sound khulwana rai zwinavona imwe athi yo vha na mukegulu hanefha layani yaso yari ndi DJ uyo muthu na sound khulwane ari okay zwambo ndi ḓo ḓa hano nda pfha uri zwitisa hani na mugudisa yari ni swika hayani hango vhuya phedzana na muḽa muthanga ra yawe I introduce kha visual DJ zwino kha laptop
so etshi tshifhinga vha tshi thoma Vhathego so uri vha dzhenelela etshi tshifhinga vha tshi thoma baba vha ni miṅwaha mingana I just want to understand uri what age were you the time that you started maybe like u tevhelela the likes of Black Coffee maybe listening to house music what age baba vha khayo at that time
ndo vha ndi tshe muṱuku badi because I remember ndo vha ndi tshi lidzesa badzi madesk ya nthuni classini ndi tshe primary
mazibanga
ndo vha ndi tshi lidzesa badi dzi desk so mara so far o thoma u performa vhukati ha vhathu ndo thoma ndi na 16 years hanefha u thoma ndi tshi khou performa dzi taverne dzi phathini ngori thi zwo ndo introduce kho la uthi yo no pfi abu so ndi ena ne ara ndi huna dzi gig ana gig vha ya ra sound yawe tshi khou ḓo mfano wanga huna party hafha kha ri ṱuwe no DJ so ndi ena muthu ane so far ndi ḓo ri ndi ene o nsumbedza wo nḓila mayelana no DJ o ngudisa wo DJ uri okay track yi so ni khou tea u indzhenisa hani ni khou tea u vha ni na timing dzi skills zwizwi na dzi effect zwizwi so uya no ya nda vha ndi tshi khou DJ na ndi khou tshimbila mara hadzo vhuyesa badi
it was not easy for sure
vhuyesa badi because ho tshifhinga tshine na wana hu taverne vhathu vhanzhi vha khou tea u nyaga u tamba vha showcase talent yavho so when ndi tshi dzhena nda rwa dziṅwe dzi bere badi
the pressure was too much
ndo vha ndi sathu konesa but the guy hango vhuya mpfela moya o sokou tori keep on pushing songo fhela moya na tshiṅwe tshifhinga ḓa onara ya rai wo muthu a kona u lidza ara vha songo wara vha mulitshe o swikela hone zwino ndo pfesela ndi pro ngazwo
I see
so nda pfesela ndi tshi khou DJ and then ndi tshi swika high school ndo pfesela ndo introducewa kha nthuni kha dzi CDJ nga Jellycoat nayo wanala Phiphiḓi so ndi
vhathu vhe vha kha muzika throughout
vhathu vhane kha muzika throughout so Jellycoat ndi no introduce kha CDJ but ndo vha ndi sathu wana tshifhinga une nda kona u dzi guda nda ri okay ndi to balance hani track zwizwi so I think ndo fhedza tshifhinga tshilapfu swikela ndi tshi to ya kha iṅwe athu no pfi DJ Rocks
ndo Phiphiḓi na DJ Rocks
si mapindi makwarela
okay uba makwarela
sure ndo swika nda ita dzi lesson khaya nda swika nda ita CDJ zwizwi nda guda uri siku balance swahani mara nazo hadzo vhuya sabadi swika ndo pfesa ndo ri anetikoni zwithu ndi kulicha
so I would remember for like you're from a village called Tiani right so Tiani ndi side za Giyani or ndi side za ngagai
normally vhathu vanzhi vha tshi pfa uri muthu ndi mutshangana vha ḓalesa uri hani bva Giyani mara ila side ndi ya Bungeni yo ṱomana na Bungeni na Nkozana ndi masaidi anga haningei so ndone ndo aluwa nga haningei ngori nthuni u vha ha tshifhinga tshi tshimbila khotsanga vhuya vha lovha so ro vha tshi khou tou mova na mianga ngori vho vha tshe muṱuku navho so ra ya kha mukegulu haningei nda aluwa hone o swikela hone ndo namba nda dzhena na primary ndo thoma Theocentric Christian College o swikela ndi tshi fhedza kha grade 7 cause ndo vhuya nda ravela nga kha accident
I think there was a time that you told me about the accident. Yes, we're going to come to that. Yes.
So, richi vera nga accident o pfesela uri ndavha ndi na u chuwa ngo travela long distance ndi tshi khou ya tshikoloni. So, nda namula ri mini haya ndi khou nyaga u vha ndi tsini haya hune ndi ḓo tou tshimbila nga mulenzhe ndi songo tsha namela transport.
Distance ṱukwana.
So, nda pfesela nda ya Tiani secondary school. Ndone ndo swika nda dzhena hone o swika nda fhedza matric hone.
So, ngei Tiani hune vha bva hone I mean like in terms of like industry or DJ? I mean, was it something na vori vele like ka village yote una zi DJ nji kana ndi zwiḽa zwo uri okay zi DJ zwone zwi to vhalea ndi khou amba where you from, the competition was yo vha i hani in terms of maybe like breaking through u wana slot tsho lidza dzi tavern kana slot tsho lidza dzi gigini za zwikoloni. So I want to understand the challenges maybe ze vha ṱangana nazo in terms of maybe like being able uri vha kone u wana dzi gig vha check an early age.
Yeah. So normally fhethu no fana Tiani ngange a ngo ḓalesa badi ma DJ.
Yeah.
Because I think I'm just the only guy on o khou tamba deep house na sharp ndi through house was one. So the other guys ndi vhathu vhane vha khou tamba ma piano because normally ndi fhethu ne ndi machanganane vha prefera u vha to ḓa DJ ya swika ya lidza nyimbo vha to ḓa vha tshi khou requesta uri tambani zwino tambani. So a wana zwithu zwane zwo no fana uri hu ḓo vha na gig hune ha tou vhidzwa DJ ya tamba specific genre uya zwezwo. So far ndi zwone zwo ita uri ndi tshi mubva nga ngei u vha ndi phusha zwa music zwo konḓa badi because na dzi club ndi fhethu dzine dzi kulesa. For example huna ma Miss Please nga ngei Akuzana.
Oh yeah, I think I know Mommy's Place.
Yeah,
yes.
I think that's the only club which you could push zo DJ no visa the artist. Mara one slot is very hard. It's very hard.
It's very hard. I want to understand that. Or is there anyone anabori, for example, angaba ako gatekeeper bathu anabori maybe like because there's people who does that a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
And bathu banji ba says as if ngari ezo zwithu zwitwa once you've reach that level, your mainstream, gatekeep you, and people can also still gatekeep you at an entry level. But you have a laptop, but gatekeeper just because they can see the potential that you have, which is something nobody knows because most of the gigs is nezabori because they attend this village in Maya Nengina Ravaone. This gig in Abor, most of them is free.
Yeah,
you're just doing them for on exposure, and the people that can see okay, Vhathego batamba, which means if we're in a party or if we're in a mini, we can also call this guy.
Yeah.
So the challenge here nayo it's nayo cover to gatekeeper. How did you overcome that? Or when because number as a lie, like you can see on the social media that you're fully booked every weekend.
Yeah.
So for me, I've seen that one Ramba Momis. I've seen that. But since now with this Mapungori, it was not easy for you to get a slot. So nyanga to understand ori was it based ori but is this a hani or oshwana mutu vele maybe akato hanela bathu wachijana gaming now.
So far the rona bathu vane vho to hanela uri muthu anjene ka game.
Yeah.
Ngauri tshiṅwe tshifhinga na ḓi ḓa na ri nda kona u tamba mini ari hai tshipisi tsho ḓala mara ni khou vhona muthu u khou ri tshipisi tsho ḓala mara u khou tamba a yeṱhe ḓuvha ḽoṱhe ndo vhudzisa uri and then this guy why khou ita so kana tshiṅwe tshifhinga na mu texta a sa ni reply a to ni blue ka zwezwi a tshi khou ni ignore. But so far wari arali nyago of Antony succeed in life you need to leave the village. So ndi tshine tshithu tshine ndo tshitaho by leaving the village ndi tshi live ndo vhuḓa nda mthuni tshingeno tshikoloni Joburg. So that's when ndo kona u vha ndi tshi khou kona u pusha too much kha music because so far I think gig yanga yo thoma ngeno Joburg it was Capello Gandhi Square. Yeah, so tshifhinga tshinzhi ndo ndi tshi fhira Capello. I was like ish damn I wish ndi nga ḓa nda tamba hone hani but ndo vha ndi tshi khou hofha ngori ndo vha ndi tshi kha ḓi guda CDJ. So after ndi tshi fhedza nda wana ndi pro kha CDJ hona yunga athi ne yobo yi manager ndo manager dzi DJ hanefhala Capello. So obo NTK DJ NTK.
DJ NTK.
Yeah. So ndo swika nda na approach nda swika nda ri guy ndine Vhathego and then ndi nyago tamba deep house. So ndo tshi khou muluḓa nda tamba for free uri ni free ndi tabisana ri ari okay ni ḓe matshelo nga tshifhinga tsha so nda ri okay no problem.
Hango vhuya tshinya watch
usika ndi swika fulana ri ara nsa kona u tamba ndi koni bvisa
pressure lo kaifa zwino na vona
nda thoma chuwa zwino ri abeni asi kale ndo fhedza u guda CDJ. But I was like nah it's fine, let me just push, let me prove him wrong. And then nda njena nda tamba And I was surprised the guy was busy shaking his head. Or yeah,
Ukupfa nomboro zwi.
ukupfa nomboro. And then ndichipedza no, you're good. You're good. That person like, okay, thank God. Zamburi ndidona slot. Since you are still new, you will come and play through from Thursday up until Friday. Yeah, it was Thursday and Friday. I was like, okay, no problem.
We can do
and
that.
then every 5 p.m. don't share capella now. So for me, playing for free, ndadoba ndichikouya capella every day, so to ndobe ndichikona kugoda more nga CDJ.
Yes.
So that's when I started even posting my gigs. Ndichiko DJ. So was like people chikoro the guy who DJ capella pendu fitu kurwane.
Fitu kurwane ngamande sesangamande.
Yeah. So nanenda bandina poyori mine okay randi tome udzimaketa zvino ndadzimaketa.
Because now you're good at your craft.
I'm good
now.
You get
bookings from Motovamo. Yeah, sure.
Ndapedza ndadzimaketa and then ndatoma wana zigigi.
Yes.
Ndichona zigigi, I think one of the gigs was Signet Brai ndoskanda yaka Gumza.
Oh, Gumza. Balasadimo Gumza. Gumza. Shout out to DJ Gumza. Sure.
Yeah, so ndo yaka DJ Gumza ndaskanda ndikotamba deep houses so ndochikombro wana slot.
Yeah.
So the guy was like, okay, no problem. Ningada normally zigigi za Signet Brai since we're restaurant but da utambwanga Friday.
Yep.
Friday up until Sunday.
Yep.
So okay, no problem. I'm with a slot and then ndaya ndasukanda tomo tamba.
Yep.
Ndichitamba, the guy was like, yeah, never deep. Now you're so good.
Yeah.
So you should come every weekend. Anytime if you wanna play, the slot is always available. I was like, no problem, doba shop. And then that push now wana Signet Brian Gumza na pesa nda wana na slot the Reef Hotel.
The Reef Hotel, yeah.
It's in a capello. So I also went there and I made a slot and I used to play every weekend.
But it sounds like genre ine wori focusing on the kayo. The deep house. So somebody would think that you are a deep house head.
Yeah, and the deep house matumundu was like phone around tea.
or maybe it's because because I know most of the time you're at Afro Park.
Yeah.
Because it's Afro Park, you play Afro.
Yeah.
All right. So but in most of your sets that I've listened to, like on YouTube, most of the time, what is a deep house?
Deep house,
yeah. And in most cases, if we are at Afro Park, if who's a lot of sick, I know that you always start with the deep house. So, deep house and Afro house, which one do you think maybe like Vhathego what about good, what about blind catch on Amanda?
It's deep house. Ngori deep house don't need kuitambesa too much.
Deep house no get
yeah, plus playing deep house so way easy. So I not pressure too much.
Okay.
Unlike the Afro to one join busy. Those when busy nchikodana za idea okay.
Which I mean, yeah.
And kutoita so chipezini kutovana scripture sone uri watu vajampe zi acapella zizi. But as for deep house you just play music. That's all. So ofesera ndo wana ndi interested ka deep house ndo yaka that guy DJ Rocks aneon kudisa wasi DJ.
Yeah.
So the guy was like, for you to be able to play all genre, you have to play deep house. So deep house is ahead of all music.
Yeah.
Sharp. So if you can play deep house, you can also play amapiano. You can also play Afro house.
True.
So no goda CDJ through deep house.
Okay.
So ndichikuda CDJ nga deep house izvi ndabo ndichikupusha and then ndapesera ndichikofola in love na deep house. That, okay, so deep house is not that bad. So let me also put it on my side or
focus
on a yeah. So after ndichikuta mana deep house yopesera yomphazi gigi ngori zislot dzine ndichikozi toda obo the restaurant.
Okay.
And restaurant normally but prefer deep house. Yeah. Sure. So ngori and from maybe
the day vibes of the wood.
Yeah. Our prefer the BPM dzanta ngoti bathu votodzura
vacho.
Yeah. So ngasi then askana tamba BPM dzanta zvingasiite unless wo late zvine one bathu vangona
late. Yeah.
Yeah, but that depends on the restaurant like Capello. Capello mostly if you're 9 p.m. that's when the BPM is going up. I think this BPM thing DJNTK.
Okay.
So and then on good sour, okay, Bafana, if it's like this, from 4 p.m. up until 8 p.m. you have to play this kind of gen.
Yeah.
You have to play this low BPM.
Yeah.
But the more it's getting late, the more you're also increasing
the BPM.
Yeah. So the fun mutare at the restaurant what is a beba.
Ningasaluga.
Because nitoba nishko diba or in kotu tamba music awahane.
Yes.
And also you have to judge the room.
Yeah.
You cannot just go ka restaurant na unaona bakalana sikanda njana nga beba tovitsa zvezvi azvitu zvinenge zvigochimbira navathu valwani. So if na wana bathu valwani, you also have to play music which will also accommodate them. Arari ma 2K ndone kudo njana ngazi BPM dzanta that's but you also need to see okay ndokotamba fethu hani vibe yawo ni hani. That's one of the things which DJs need to learn about it, because vanji naona odosvika ari ndi DJ marikosvika njana fetuni
angakona
bara audience mara sometimes zvitasa but na ntuni na muthu ane arari vone for example vosta gig and then zislot dzavo vaveya vathu vane okay mathomoni vaveya muthu ane kutamba mapiano ane anthesa anoti soulful piano zvizvi ndiyoni mistake ine vathu vaita vane vono hosta ngori nikotova nichikojaja ntothoma fasi na vanchikogonya BPM zichikogonyera ngazituku.
So another thing Vhathego, you said uri deep house is your go-to genre because the genre that beba gudanga is CDJ, right? And then you mentioned the likes of Black Coffee, Shimza, the people that inspired you in terms of pursuing this DJing career, ne? So Shimza and Black Coffee, and there's a Hortma. Those guys like Baka Afro. Right. So what I want to find out now from you, cut deep house. What, like, who do you look up to? Maybe Opay Vandira that made you uri but ever they say deep house ngamanda, because for sure you have to do your research but there's also other people growing up maybe by deep house, or maybe the time that you na NTK nanka process your good sana or okay, this is deep house in Tomangayo. So this DJs PO or the producers POs are deep house that maybe like you're looking up to.
So far ka deep house no ndithoma ndichidiva Veni the Vinci na Christos.
Hortman, yes sir.
Yeah, never to nane ndono share stage nawo. Dream come true.
I think the video in the I think they allow to my Venda.
That video yon pushes about, because every time ndichicho with the market I would be like, okay, ndo share stage na Veni the Vinci na Christos. What you thought, nah, okay. Somebody ni nthandari so ni bathu vane so far kadibhazi noba ndichidiva vone mathomoni, then ada our good father, but so far ndichikudika down since DJ Rocks on introduce kadibhazi ontusandawana vamwe vathu votema deep Inosoli Inosoli, and then now Poison
RIP Poison, yes.
Na Poison, and then Chama Music, Abudaresa, now Budaresa, ngori zvino ndikokono udika more into the powers, ndikokono vandichikudiva mavanthu ma DJ manji, the producers zinji.
Because you know the crazy part, Vhathego, ne? The first time Risho Motanga, right? Rotanga na through Gumza. Guys, Gumza is one of the talented DJs in the industry, guys. Like, that guy is skillful. He has everything that DJ Rovanazo, because I remember the Afro Park that we did. I think that was in April last year. I think when you Shika Watamba the first set, and then Nanatua, and then Gumza, I think Gumza Kisara Kishika when you were on Gumza that Ramba Nai, and then Gumza Kishika Oshika lead, and for sure what was deep of Nofeza. Unavalabana vakotamba maybe like this Afro mapiano vakotoma namera BPM. Gumza chishika ango ite zvengo vakodia mini Gumza kojenda ngakwaito.
Yeah.
Hatanganana, like,
And
I was like, okay, which means this person can see, he can read the room.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? The genres nonga 10, and for sure a lot of people music unenda banabo in mind, unabo your mainstream music, your mapiano, your afro, maybe the track is not pieces not ambiwa.
Yeah.
So I was so impressed. We're like, yo, the people now Afro Park Sundays now
Yeah.
would Afro House, but someone
Ujena,
about this and then they brought about the set as the way back, which is something dope. And a lot of people bosela bachimbuzisa ngagigia urine otoma yera bari nabo and we're like, okay, who's Vhathego? Who's Vhathego? Because you remember Uri after
that this guy, man, that guy, you think
which one?
Olani Wayilobunu Lamji.
Yeah, Vetisi, DJ Silk, the DJ Silk, the Amu, yes, Amu.
Yeah, Amu. Attend to when Afro House Vhathego was you. Attend naughty. Because you got remember Kelani gig ya my Petserone, ya Mangi Alex.
Yeah.
It was like Vhathego guy. Tina see that Vhathego was you. Vhathego. And then do slot always kutamane.
Yeah.
And that tamba 8. And then was like Nikoto wear foot. No one to see you. And so when the we are late, Nikoto make sure in the wear foot. And then no we are vele, but problem I don't go around that time got tis no slot to changa chucho no friend and the DJ man jobo no shika never kutamba. So yeah.
Yeah. So because like no your gig guide. Yeah, December. I just want to take you back to December. So you were fully booked, man. Like left, right, and center. But it 80 ngapa, 40 ngapa, mahala ngapa.
Yeah.
So you were everywhere. Like I see that you were Dream Club, News Cafe. You were everywhere. So like I don't know, it was your first December in a where you were fully booked like that, or is something that since Vhathego a well-established DJ is something nobody wants to or December last year and December they were Ferrara's gig engine.
Yeah, I think Elandia will be really December. So when 2024.
Yeah.
Na you will fall again Elandia.
Yeah.
So Mara Zazuno ya 2025 you change and go no be undersign wanga new management. So now
are you signed right now?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna come to that. Okay, you can finish.
So and then guys what you wanna what there is about is the News Cafe.
Okay.
Since the guy is also the owner of News Cafe.
Okay.
So Nengazo what there is a News Cafe. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So basically, like you are signed under which label? Let's get there.
Billion Packs.
Oh, you're with Bucks.
Yeah.
Oh, but now you Bucks.
Yeah.
Yo, guys, shout out to you, man. Like we is one of the meaning. We is a genius, man.
Yeah, that guy's a genius.
Like we is a genius, man. Like I don't want to feel chain that of Zurana we passy because I remember the time that we were doing Afro Essentials Radio during COVID in 2020, Rakweta through Instagram Live.
Yeah.
So Bucks was always like there, like in terms of when they said as guest, like, you know what, I have this underground kid, I want you to interview, I want you to expose this child, so Bucks is a genius, man, and Kamapungo are a talent when it comes to one talent. Bucks was okay, you know what?
Yeah.
This person, they can go far. And Bucks like is very good at what he does. Trust me, he's very good. Shout out to Bucks, man. Sure. So you're signed under Bucks media, and then now are you the only DJ anawori or sign ka label ayona? Because I know mostly the people that Bucks is always pushing. This vocalist, rapper, you know. Mm-hmm. So that's what I want to understand. Or are you the only DJ, or maybe list or group under that label? Nabang about when about is a DJ now.
Nabang about the DJ. Tori Titoba introduce Wakabo.
Yeah.
But so far the Rocky the guy who under this management is usually Mizophili, Guzba. Banji. So I think so far the only guy on the community and bags in doing out now you're resident DJ and News Cafe. If he bags it's in a lie DJ bags.
Okay.
So naye wanda ine la management so far ndi ḓo ri ndi ene ane ndi khou tou ḓivha ene ane u DJ.
Ana ndi DJ na vhori
Yeah.
naye like you guys are signed under one label.
Mara the rest ndi vhathu vhane ndi dzi vocalist.
Ne. So which means like because for sure December most of your gigs zoba zintuni zoba zi News Cafe apha la nintuni Thohoyandou. So another thing ne there was a gig ye baba bakho tamba ndi guy falani I don't know black ngari yokulanyana the Dream Club with Dream Club.
Yeah, I think the Dream Club.
The Dream Club iba ngangane phala.
Iba xitofuka guy. Yona itsini na Tabelo.
Oh, tinembazi.
Yeah,
ndikubona.
Pasi nefala Tabelo ya nefala.
Oh, okay, no, I see. So another thing Vhathego ne. So this year 2026 a lot of people maybe bangaba basikho diba zoroki maybe Vhathego ba do referral zwifhio. So for me ndiyangori just break it down for everyone or this year namsirona mini what people should expect from Vhathego music wise arona zwinwe maybe like the people should know because you babadani you ba kakalevele washimza, you understand? Babadani you're already there. So for sure each and every year, every season we want something that maybe like you have in mind that you want to achieve musically or career yoba DJ. So you can just break it to the people or okay, Vhathego, this is 2026. This is what you should expect.
Yeah,
sure.
So far Zotoma last year Ndotoma was co-producer.
Okay.
Then rovisa single track na Orisani The Healer. Muthu ane ndi kushumana naye kha music. So rovisa single track no Fade Away.
Okay.
You want to all social media platforms. Yeah. And then this year we go to with a EP Deep House.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nyakuvisa EP Deep House. So dine dobari kushumana nayo so far, but the tomorrow visa track ni dobai kane palaka that EP.
So your EP, you know on a title kana I to what title kana libadi
kadi tomushuma ra kono tanganedzana bathu vane ri kudo shumana navo kha that EP because so far idea yanga ndo vha ndi konjensa bathu vane ndo vha ndi ko vhone vho mpushaho kha music bathu vane ndo vha wana kha game mini yeah so far ndi khou nyaga u vha ndi ko dzhenisa na kha that EP. Mara aritu uitoma utovha zwezwi khadi
aitukwamiwa zwavhuḓi
aitukwamiwa
yeah
khadi ḓovha
it's a concept yone mara na uri thoni mara implementiwa.
Yeah, so the release date and other stuff ḓovha tshi khou pfha nga management uri ri khou itisa hani u ya phanḓa.
So basically this project ḓovha is strictly deep house.
Yeah, strictly deep house.
Deep house light or deep?
Deep house light.
Okay.
Deep house light.
So out of because you know uri like mafungwa a deep house versus deep house light. So for me abatombuza since you are in the deep house space ne richambanga bathu ba deep house light khambanga the likes of Kunye abatombuza bathu babili bararu na music only like we can categorize this genre as deep house light because it differ not the deep house that a lot of people want my diva.
So ka deep house va bathu vane va taza deep house light ndo ino soul Zulu Mafia Zulu Mafia dana I thing eish kodava ma DJ manje ma kodava cause ndivone vane ndiko techelesa vone nabo Oskambo but DJ
she's good. Yes
and what one batamba za light so far I was deep in the Antun Godfather Venda VC but Christos Mara ndikaro guma zo release ndichicheka ndikaro.
So now it's more like maybe they're focusing more on gigs than maybe releasing new music. But like those are the OGs of the game, man. Like I think botamba role in terms of maybe, and they're still doing that. I feel like they're still playing their role in terms of educating the next generation in terms of how do you do it in the game, because the game sometimes ingaba mira ari vha nga to checka Vhathego ari vha soko to dzhena nga zwistepe zwa right. Game is ṅwevho nga maanḓa, and for sure you've seen that, or okay, vhathu vha kona u dzhena gaming and then 2 years down in front of a gaming chief maybe ha tshena tshelede kana ha tshena mini ngori maybe angavha o dzhena gaming as na structure. So I like the fact uri you are now signed under a label, which means now bana chiṅwe na chiṅwe you have maybe a manager, someone's going to be attending to the client in this kind of a book, you know, those kind of things, which is something now whatever. If you have a proper structure, it's easy for you to be able to reach the level za career. So I like the fact that you are now signed under a label. And I saw something on social media. I think that was Highlight Yahweh 2025, the time that you went to Kunye. So so I know that so Kunye, the Kunye that you went, it was Gelanye Wigan.
Josie,
it's not the one near Pretoria, right? So just tell me here, because Kunye, it's an Afro house event, right?
Yeah.
So I've seen you being to Kunye. So but I haven't seen you being to deep house events. So now, you are more focused more on deep house than Afro. Now, okay, this guy always attends the events the Afro. So just tell us about the experience, man, because you were at the forefront. How was the experience? Because I saw Uri, you even had a chance to take a picture with the likes of Shimza, the other guys, and also Blake was there on that event, right?
Was there.
So how was the experience?
Man, it was a dream come true. Ovadiche Mpho when you go on a play
coffee.
Ovadiche Mpho.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't want to talk about it was a dream come true, honestly.
Yeah. Shout out.
Cause so far, Ndwambanari, Blake and Shims and what Padonebo inspire music.
Music wise, yes.
So seeing them playing back to back. Man, it was so amazing.
It was amazing.
It was so amazing
because it's crazy. You can't be like you can't have the love of Afro House and not maybe like Shims or Black Coffee, man. Because I feel like South Africa, Shims and Black Coffee, they've done a lot, man, in terms of paving the way for the young people who are trying to jump to the genre. Yeah. And remember, Afro is big, man. Afro is international, bro.
Yes.
And it has been international.
Yeah.
As it's where like now the genre is booming. No, Afro House has been there for the longest time. Remember the time the song that was 2009 when it dropped with Mpho. Because I remember the day there was a time that you played a remix Afro Park. I think the remix something like Nkabzin or PKMZ.
Yeah. That one, three step.
Yeah, because I remember the people were late, man. The people, they loved that set because after that day, everyone was like, hey, bro, remix, because he also played, what's the name? Lalo. Lalo. Yeah. In the remix on Afro House, you know. And people are like, whoa, who's this kid? Like, you know, the response that I received from your set, it was crazy.
Yeah.
And Vhathego, like what I can tell is that you're going for me, brother.
Yeah, I think so.
That's one thing that I always tell people, Roblom, you know what, guys? Vhathego. And another thing, Vhathego will relax, sir. Vhathego will guess. I like Obango.
Yeah.
Number one, Abanuhar.
Yeah.
Because there's one article run event. Vhathego, the minister of the young child, Vhathego as a Maura Abajinedu. So for sure, I don't know maybe out of maybe na there's some mahar and so maybe like Bakazo.
Yeah.
But Banamutu, because no one knows video.
Let's do a question now.
You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying this now. You know what I'm saying this now. It's because there was this other video. I don't know, or maybe it's your manager or the Mutana word, because while you're playing, there's someone and work with your content.
Yeah.
So there was a day content there was like a love, like something like this. Video with the love ngapanda. So I was like, okay. DJ, I want to go for cheat. And one thing that I always tell people, and it's very to all the girls who are dating DJs now, like these people are blessed, man. And they
Yeah.
are blessed because the society yoita uri the DJ zisezwe because you know what, while you're on the booth, while you're playing, everyone will have a piece of Vhathego, especially if you're numb. You know, because everyone was prepared. You've seen videos on social media where someone is playing, people are crying.
Yeah.
So it's one of those, but okay, it's kind of one attention from maybe like the audience that and which is not the case. Hence I'm saying, if you're dating a DJ, just know that you're blessed. Not only you are, Venda, not only you are. You know, not only you are just because you have someone and I were not liking a man. And I was born, so yeah, so I want to find out Vhathego oboperera na usikade ria rungisana kanani na. So Vhathego magana what is breaking never Afro Essentials Radio never zura na Balance Up Studios.
No, but I like gig in your town.
Yeah.
But hey, nidena mutuano.
Yeah, because I'm asking myself all the time, okay, but I go and another +1 yabo, +1 year female, +1 zabondi majita. Hey, the cousin yanga, hey, marandra, man, Vhathego. Ay, man, abadina mutu, man. Abadina mutu nyana.
Yeah.
Mara mutuani maruoni.
Mutuoni, yeah. Tobori, the one is going to travel and I'm going to our lipompo in church finger.
Yeah.
So, Zinongori around Jobek, maybe, Banga Dimbo and she dana has geeks easy. But so far, and the prefer over this has visit too much public.
Yeah.
Because, hey, about the social media.
Yeah, but true, and this one, yeah.
So, Ningazo normally to Chimbina Kazigi Zanga.
Okay. Yeah, zila never
like okay. Yeah, what feed to read decay.
Yeah.
Is it so mostly as a tavern?
Yeah. Bread for soul, this event.
Yeah, those kind of events.
No, which is something though, because I know I've exposed ngamanda, especially like ka career or ka field never bakayo right now, you know. Ngori, you know bathu bankono bajena ngandira zopambana now. Anga wana zwiri ukobauda bajena straight, anga bajena through medem wait swafani. You understand? So ndimapungo to reckless respect ane, and are muthu maybe usishu zwawe zori anyway ngoba kusongwa attendance gig nabone. As a problem, as soon as over zukhaye. Abongoto bamforce. Whenever you feel wrong over nabone, then are you gigini yabo maybe ngoba supporter, then it's fine. You can do that.
Yeah. So
you know. So going back to music, right? I just like
Ntoni sorry when you one island ya Kunye.
Okay.
I don't know where to end up. So Tibo was sorry between car Bokwandiko yes about the car
Afro events.
Yes. And then the result. So Kunye sharp one as the stages two.
Yeah.
When I stages
together stage. Yeah.
Together stage and tune and the main stage.
The main stage, yeah.
So main stage you don't know what Tambo but is the Afro.
Yeah.
Then together stage you don't know what Tambo is the deep. But sometimes normally in the chia Kunye just kinda check as Lord, okay, Kadipe, Oko Danye, who is my favorite, and then Eka Afro. Sometimes now Zuli in Kanona, but Baba Biri, but one in the Kuba the way, but one in the Kuba Tagarela. So I have to choose, okay, let me stick to this one, or you come Deva, or let me just go to the other one. So Chinecho Takazanga going in this Zongori, Arari. Nishiko takera this other genre na yakayo. I should takera hii na yakayo. Na kono ba nishiko one as the favorite artist zano ka event in tea.
Yeah.
No pambana nga zochi finga zizu. But later on, later pesera wo you waka the main stage.
Yeah. Everything is happening.
And
now I've noticed that they've also introduced the dark experience.
Yeah, the dark experience in the you wake together
stage, you know, which is dope, man. Because I don't want to check man, like Limpopo, we have the examples are good in terms of Afro House, Afro Tech, you know, the likes of Dark, the Batu of Limpopo, the Capo, the Batu of Vakarina, because you know what, from tribal, tribal I remember over na tribal yene ine tribal zicheleni zwino zine zabo zwino ukulela chele so sound ya Afro house and sound ya Africa imirumbani
yeah more especially to include the song nas yufra proper to call
the
African instrument
the chants and I mean yeah so another thing record move ka Afro right like wakono unsembezisa uri deep house light ndi bathu basona so and maybe this is one of the people that you like in the space of deep house light ka Afro house can you please just give us maybe like five of your best acts on Afro house? It can be international, it can be locally.
Obviously number 1 the Blue Coupe.
Okay Hortman, yes sir. Okay,
number 2 the Shimza.
Okay
number 3 let me see ndinyane ndikomfeva una ino napa.
Okay, yeah.
Tezo ndori nyimbo zawo ziyaba release ola mona.
Yeah. Because now they're doing this back to Barmin. Capo, Cairo, na Napa. So Napa is it's your number 3.
Number 3, then the Cabo, na Ntune, Cairo.
Okay, Cairo.
Yeah, mara no matumani ndo tumanda diba Cairo before ino Napa. Then I think the Cabo na Cairo. Then ane ndo diba cause ndo diba nishko shazama ka nyimbo zine Black Coffee ko DJ ngazo. So mostly nyimbo zawe zirawe ko DJ ngazo obo Dakabo kana Cairo. Then later on ndishko checka the person ndaba introduced to Inonapa.
Okay. Now I see man. So this year you said you're dropping an EP. So the EP either by the domination either by Deep House, right? So Deep House Light basically. So you mentioned the guy. Kunye, what is not like the person that you're gonna be working with?
Or Sundae.
Yeah.
Or Sundae.
Sundae the producer or is the vocalist?
Is a producer and also DJ.
So basically on this project it's gonna be Sundae the Healer and you or nabango bathu nabore arabadivi maybe
nabango bathu ne
ngo bamba zwino
rekadi tomara rabonori zikuitisana because tenga si confirm na wana mtu asa to approve zizwo kuzubana but so far bathu wane project ndiyanga na Horizon the Healer. Okay,
so like it's gonna be a joint project.
A joint project.
Okay, no, I understand. So Muroba, it was a Saturday and I think Muroba ndidwale wabiyangalo which means like our to giga like this year, I mean this side. We're in the Gauteng.
This side to giga but the namsindi na gig.
Oh yes, you know what? Like ndojindaro ndio ngamba story cha Gumza, right? You know Gumza ne Gumza Rovera shimbira gigs ai 4 in one night na Gumza. So basically munombuzo reke, you know what? Ndo giga na musi and arawa free about the shimbira ro terbo no tangana mi. Like enough this other friend of mine and over around so rotomagai Bramfontein. Chiva Bramfontein but yes set. Over Bramfontein we went to Primrose. And got in the H2O.
H2.
Primrose.
H2O,
Yo. Receive H2O Primrose we got here number Ravia Rich Diamond. Rich Diamond that's a corner ne. Like Gumza but yeah number man. And the good thing about Gumza is very each and every place in our Kojana Kayo, over could dear number and the number I find a number to the previous gig.
Like and umbra nanenro I think one gig is 2. Tomorrow DJ road tange Bramfontein Zigni. So ange was korwa this soulful house zizi. Chipazara ngange nendo koreme bodon jana ka deep. Vari ntune Afro. Afro wako radzi way back zimwe ndazvifro ave to pressure
pressure for sure ari ngoto jena maybe after Gumza and fana wana for USB those ka Roma 6 nyana zafaro shoes wapamana now because
pressure.
And another thing, you want to like, okay, let's say, you know what, if maybe after any number and you can see the audience, the reaction, people are all over the place because of this person through the music, right?
Yeah.
So, car situations are so, let's say you're next. Car situations are so, okay, let's say, for example, your favorite, Black Hole, all the set.
Yeah.
And then the crowd is going crazy. Now it's your turn. So how do you handle pressure in terms of, okay, so how do you handle that? Because what one just born hey, but we are late. So do you understand how do you handle that?
Ndombulanga gig yanga yo thoma ya Afro Afro Park.
Yeah.
I think this other guy kutamba Deep House.
AG Deep. Yeah, like the first event that you came, February, to a Deep House set, it's AG Deep, man. Shout out to AG Deep. It's AG Deep. The person was playing. Yeah, Sierra Born. Yeah, the AG Deep. Yeah.
So ola motho achitamba thi ndaziyofreya hapa kuposwa matombo ndi busy ndishikoshazama ndaziyofreya achazama kuya attend
yeah.
So I was busy texting my girlfriend hey hapa pethu kuposwa matombo pressure yayi yeah. So she was like just be yourself, just play zwine no daro zone nisongo weta competition na muṅwe because you might find out that set yanu yawe chikofira ngaola muthu nisongo vya nazwidiva which is true because ndichitonjena ti ndothoma vathu zwino vachikotomoyima vachikotakalela set yanga ufira yaho lani notori ndova ndika competition naye but ndova ndina mindset enda yori mini let me just play zwine ndodela zwone setini ndolukisela yone because since still the guy angobe atamba track zine ndinazo because teziva phala nina wana ndabone batamba track maybe zaringana 5 nena ndinyagotamba zone so obviously nditochincha playlist because I won't play those same tracks so far the guy didn't even play a single track which I was supposed to play and then ndatamba set yanga yava ishapu badi so ndichithu chine ndochiguda uri if the guy ukotamba naona hype yinthesa vele ndikotoita hype nayo ichibe nthesa but ndisongova na pressure niyori mini the guy beno onkumfira nyanya vele naona chimwe chipinga naona vathu ukho hype muthu ngori is so famous ukozwana and then bona ndikotamba set unofira muthu ane famous but vele udo hype ngori mini ola nokudivesa yene ne ndichida set yanga ishapu mara tina hype nela yonofana holani ngori abukho ndiva so chine ndichigudawo nori nichiyo njena staging it doesn't matter uri ukho techelesanyi kana una vathu vangana all you have to do is just be yourself and give all the best ngori you don't know who's listening because right naona ndichikotamba so ndichikoresa awona muthu ane maybe angampromoter so ngozibona because ndicho cheka story cha Black Off uri obo muthu ane wochihumbira slot so abona gig ne uska atamba achitamba abona mukhu ane ukhotechelesa uska hey you're so good from today on don't number nanijana ba manager yanu zilani and ever since zitu za uziko flow so ene ndi example yori mini nisitosvika but nsongo judge ndari ona muthu muthihi erandi nani nditotamba zvezvo ndichikoboreya ndova ndichikomupa energy naine azvinotice ro okay omuthu zvamburiya wafuna mushumo wawo
udipa chipinga
because mostly ndichitamba kapelo sometimes kapelo ndifitwa nodhoresa
wakokoza nyana
wakokoza kuti wazvino wachikouya anifara because ndichitamba naona ndikutokunjena vathu saka vacheka menyu vazvibonera apa uzikokonda vatakwa watuwa so ndipito ne auzuri wodhalesa ngamanda tshiṅwe tshifhinga na ḓi dzhena wana dzi couple dzi tshi khou to enjoyaho meal yavho navho ni tshi khou tambela ni tshi khou DJela vhathu vhavhili but all you have to do is just be yourself, give it all the best, because ani ḓivhi uri khou thetshelesa.
But that's good because even though vhathu vhavhili, like you said, you'll never know who's listening, because sometimes muthu ḓa ri khou dzhena zwino vhathu vha na crowd, you know, but you just need that one person and the tshifhinga and gonna listen to your set, and you'll never know uri la muthu anga ḓa ita mini, and then maybe vha wana career vho matshelo ono vha na zwiṅwe zwithu zwo itea overnight zwine zwi khou mangaza and zwi khou tshuwisa, because zwa so zwo itea vele to vhori vhathu ri ḓisedzela fhasi in terms of maybe u tevhela zwine ri vhidza zwone.
Vhathu vele vha ḓisa badi nṱha ende zwithu zwine a zwi khou ṱoḓea, cause arali ni tshe fhasi ni songo vha na mindset ine yori aish mara nṋe ndo ḓi toma ndi na dzi followers nyana wa ndi khou tou tambela vhathu vhavhili wa ndi tshi khou tou tamba so ndi zwithu zwine zwa ni vhea fhethu nthihi, kana na ri nṋe ndi prefer u vha ndi tshi khou badeliwa uzwana na tshimi dzo ḓi amba ri vhathu vhanzhi a ri koni u vha badela because a ni ḓivhi uri ni tambisa hani uzwana. So all you have to do ndi u tou ya kha muthu na humbela slot na mutambela zwi pfhi okay the guy u tamba so na sumbedza uri na ini ni interested kha zwine kha mushumo ane ni khou ita wone no ḓivhudza uzwana. So u tshi ya nga tshifhinga vha kona u ni vhidza uri khe ḓani tambe ndone kona u vha charger uzwana, ngori na nṋe ndi tshi fhedzisela nda wana ndo sainiwa nga Bugs ndo tou ya Kunye's Cafe nda ri ndi khou humbela u tamba, ndi khou humbela free slot, and the guy was like okay you can play, nda tamba havha shapu, I think that ḓivha vhasiho, and then nda ḓala uvhili futhi nda humbela zwino vha hone na dzi friends dzawe zwezwi ndi tshi tamba na zwi vhona uri okay vha khou enjoy music. I think even his friends were like that guy with music uzwana, and then that's when I was like okay from now on ndi khou ni signa zwoṱhe zwa vha ri khou ita deal. So
okay, so basically like you're being signed, so ndi muthu ane wori is now your manager, or do you have maybe a manager maybe on the side beside Bugs managing you in terms of getting the gigs? Because you know, or if you can check, a lot of artists bana booking agency Africa, bana booking agency guy international. So that's what I want to understand from your deal that you currently have. So you have someone that maybe like mtwana where close now maybe ukubarana in terms of the gigs and everything, or maybe like at the label now.
So the only guy was on my side in Kutsianga.
Oh, okay.
In Kutsianga. So I would just say he's also my manager on the other side, because now there was some of the few people whenever host. For example, ndokono had that event all white party in Nandon. So the guy on hosta ndi Ntuni ndi mngana wabo, and he's also linked up with Vokabza. So that's when I got introduced to Vokabza and Weno Soul. It was through him. So naye matumuni I didn't like me being a DJ.
What time? Because I understand gaming time kana ndizvori as a career inavori solid.
Ngotori Kutsanga ne muthu ane vafunesa badi chikolo. Sharp familiar
bathu bazigela.
So obayina zwithu zwo vandelani sathi zozikela vhukoni cut off.
When cut off for some time.
Cut off ngazitsina ngo itori inkompro zamwanyana dobuzura ani njeni chikolo and that's what is zaka. So mathomoni zwoba zwikokonzesa bad, because I have to convince him that okay ndikuzvibona zvechikoro, but now I also want to be a DJ. My dream is to be a DJ. So far okay, ndikuni understand, but first push about school nichipedza ndokona va DJ narina zidonera chifhinga, and then ndari ngauri tingasi ite chithu chine nemone tikuzvitakalela uzvona. Then I was like okay, let's do like this, I will do both of it. To chikoloni and one DJ. And then I was like, you sure? Ndari and then abana Kutsune wanga. He's also the one who convinced him, okay, let's just the kid do what he wishes.
No, for it as well,
as long as you can born or vanderani, which colony, Jesu. so awuna thaidzo then bari okay no problem. That's when we're going to introduce us friends dzavo. I was like, okay, so you also have connections musi. So ndone vokotomupusha ndichiva na dzigigi vokunisupporta because so far my family ndione the number one supporter.
Support structure na uri vafara.
The family yanga because every time ara ndina gigi dza Venda, they will also be with me because mnene wanga vana nendera dzote dzine ndikochimbira kadzo ndisho vaziva ndichikoposta
ndavona most of the time vakoposta sure
because mnene vanga vachiko supporta zvezvi throughout.
Easy. So Vhathego, like just like since we know or this year or the people what they should expect from you and there's an EP coming, and then also there's plenty never talk about the droppers one this year, like what you have explained, and Amusi and Afro Essentials Radio. So Vhathego, just to finalize everything, just about Rubuza, Rengaba wana guy, like I mean on the platforms, if there's people maybe want to listen to your music, people maybe wants to follow you and check what's good with you. Bangaba wana guy job the body.
Vatokazi wangawana ka all social media platform the Vhathego. So 119 and then as for contact number zote like it's like sharp every information one kazi bio ndo
everything kazi bio
kazi bio. So if wakonyaga all social media platform the Vhathego, and then
so just that I don't know if maybe like there's anything chinechosara or maybe the people or okay guys ezvindizvine ndiyongori ndinisiye nazvo namusinsi ndova the very first guest yaka Afro Essentials Radio ndimini chine vangotoubvudza vathu maybe vana vori maybe vangavokoritareera kana vana vangavokoritecheresa kazi platform dzopambana nawo.
Chine ndingamba ndori you have to follow your dream. That's one thing for sure. You just have to follow your dream. Nikotova ni patient. Nisongopfa vathu vane vokoni discourage zvezvi ani because ndiyayana na dhuvudziwo nyangova DJ ndingasiye fithu navo DJ because hayani kodiwa DJ umuthu ane kutoya patini azvira dhuva lote para patini achikuita mara no ndone ukozvivona zvino okay mishumo as the DJ yopambana ukozvona. So ndizvezvo uri you just have to follow your dreams. Adova ndalevuwa vathu vane vakunisupporta family yanga ya Muthego na family yanga ya Nthuni Ngoveni. So chifani cha myanga Ngoveni.
No, you heard it, guys. You heard it from Vhathego here on Afro Essentials Radio. Nozvibona zviri ngavaona guy kazi social platforms Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, naga TikTok. Barindi Vhathego. If you wanna book Vhathego, you can simply just check his bio, all the details on Bukazihone, and then yes, the Mr. Afro Essential, the chief president Mpho Muthego. Patloka mtlakasi kitsena ka plakshutula marapo bula musako itletsi basa sipatko tserivanyana baba 21 nakisolo ka baphendula spectacular akadlala ka sirupesisiwa. Mr. Afro signing out. Danko is thank you afethu.